We prepared our data for China. We have to repeat this for all the 6 countries, and for the ease of analysis I brought the data for all these 6 countries into one sheet. Let's move on to that sheet now. This is our sheet in which we have consolidated the data for all the 6 countries. As you can see, the variables here are the country, the year, these age groups which you have already seen, and in addition to that I added these 3 columns: total, male and female. We will see the utility of this as we move forward. For a given country and year, we have 3 entries, one for the population of both sexes, one for the population of male and one for the population of female. As you can see, there are a lot of empty spaces. These correspond to unavailable data. Thankfully, for our analysis, we need only the sum total, and the last column in each row has the number of people in that category and above. You seldom get so lucky with data. You should learn to work with blank spaces. For my analysis, I need the following data for a given country and a given year. I need the total population in the age group 80 and above, and the sex ratio of this age group. We will use simple formulas to get these data. Of the 3 variables, total population is already here, so let me create a column for sex ratio and a column for total aged population. Moving on to the formula for sex ratio, it is the ratio of total number of females to total number of males multiplied by 100. That is sum of females divided by sum of males multiplied by 100. So this is the sex ratio in China in 2010 in the age group 80 and above. Now let me copy this for each year and each country. Now moving on to total population in the age group 80 and above. It's a more simple formula. It's just the sum of the total population. We can just drag this to get the rest of the data. Alright, so now we got the entire data set. For the sake of ease of plotting, I'll just copy total population and paste it in the last column. Since we want the data for each country in a given year, let me select one year first. Let's say 2010. Yes, this is the data for 2010. Let us look only at the total populations. Alright, so what we have here is sex ratios in different countries in the age group 80 and above during 2010, total population in that age group, and the total population of the country. We are now ready for the final stage of my demo. With all this data, let us produce an interesting plot. Click on the charts tab. In case you are using Windows, you will not see a charts tab on the menu bar. Instead, you will see an insert tab. Click on that and you will find charts in it. Go to other, before you go to other charts, select the data. So select the sex ratios, total aged population and total population, and then in the other charts select 3D bubble, and you can see a bubble chart on your system. We may increase the visual aspects. There are many resources on the web that will help you learn how to improve the visual aspects of your bubble chart. Please go ahead and learn them. Bubble plot allows us to visualize the variation in 3 variables at once. We use scatter plot for 2 variables. In a bubble plot, the size of the bubble allows us to show the variations in the 3rd variable. In our analysis, can you guess what the 3rd variable is? If you have guessed it already, yes, you are right, it is the total population. That is why I had to copy and paste it again at the end of the row. The bubble is centered at the values of the other 2 variables. That is how we generated the bubble plot for the year 2010. You can go ahead and generate the bubble plot for the other years just by applying the filter. Select 2000 in the filter, you get the bubble chart for the year 2000. Select 1990, you get the bubble chart for year 1990. We have improvised our bubble charts to make them more readable.